Hello friends, welcome back to another session of my financial predictions that I made for nvda at the Forex per euro. Okay, so today is the 24th of February. This is Monday and we got a very volatile day, extremely volatile actually. Basically the most volatile or one of the most volatile days so far, especially in the latter half of the month. So we had that, I told you guys, it could open on a Monday with very strong volatility. You see right here the 24 share by opposite energies that always tells us that it's going to be a very volatile day. So this is the beginning of the day. This is the end. Okay, so we got almost 5%, actually more than 5% considering the low. So it was very crazy. Sadly, nvda collapsed, just like I told you it will happen. In fact, I told you before that in the last week on Friday, there was potential for a correction either on the 20 or the 21. So we really didn't see anything on the 20, but just barely avoids a full-on collapse. Sadly, it cannot do that on the 21, so complete full collapse non-stop. Very powerful as well. So I told you guys in my last video that because I really don't like when we have red days either on Mondays or Fridays, because those days tend to drag the rest of the days, even of other weeks, such as this one that is beginning right now. It really doesn't help either that Monday also crashes. So we got Friday and Monday crashing both at the same, basically consecutive order. So it's really bad for nvda because this basically resets the price back to the 12th of February, the level seen around this day. And it's from that point to the previous, to the position before the collapse on the 27th of January is again 8%. So once again, we have to grind to get that level back up again. So I told you this will happen. In fact, these days are going to be very volatile, 24, 27. So I expect another day, possibly maybe on the 26th, to be also very volatile, okay? Now, despite what these green circles are saying, for example, 24, well, 24 was very volatile, so 25 and 28, guys, I told you, in my experience, in the last days of the month, of any given month, we see very hard, it's very hard to actually see nice pumps, okay? It's very hard to actually see nice impulses that can drive us up again. Okay, so you guys know me. This is my mantra. I always go bearish mode on the last 10 days, something like that of the month. So I'm not really that optimistic about the 28 or the 25 for that matter. I think if we're lucky, they can maybe not be as bad. It could be even a slight upward range. But I really think that these last days, 26, 27, could possibly be the worst days. So it can go even lower than this. Now, despite that, February has been a very good month for nvda. We see a strong recovery non-stop from the beginning. This is not what can we see for cryptocurrencies, where it's complete collapse non-stop, which I of course predicted. Okay, so I'll maybe show you a little bit of my crypto predictions by the end of this video. But yeah, so far this is the scenario for nvda. Like I told you, expect more volatile days coming, and I think it's safe to assume that it's going to be trending downwards. Okay, so let's go to the euro chart, the Forex pair. Okay, so we got that for the 24, which is today, we also got a crash. Okay, it's a significant crash from the starting position to the current one. We're talking about 30%, something like that. So maybe not as extremely crazy as some other crashes that we have been seeing for the euro, but it's nonetheless a red day, a very telling red day. I think all the markets are red today, so maybe this is one thing they have in common. But yeah, guys, I told you as well with the euro. I mean, the 23 was a nice impulse. Okay, we got this green box right here, 23 to 24. So there was a potential of one of these days seeing a powerful impulse. We cannot really expect 2 consecutive green days for this range. There was a possibility of that happening with F24 on a single circle right here, but we really didn't see that happening. Okay, we see the complete opposite. So wiped out. So we can only expect 25, 26 to be, especially 25, I think could be more in range, could be more of a relaxed day. But around the 25 to 27, I think it's going to get wild, guys. It's going to get, I think another correction is coming, and it could be a strong correction, possibly even stronger than this one. Okay, so we have to keep an eye out for that. If you're trading this Forex pair, be careful around these days. So the 27, 28, 27 could be very volatile because of the opposite energies. But just like I told you for nvda, we'll have to see if these green days really play out, because they are literally the last days of February. So I'm not optimistic about that scenario happening. Okay, I really don't think we can see that occur, because it's going to be very hard to see. Now, just like I told you for nvda, maybe that means those days will not be as bad as, for example, as could happen to other Forex pairs, okay? Maybe the correction will not be as bad, but I think still it's going to be a correction, okay? So, also like nvda, the euro has had a good month, a good February. You can see that from the starting position. Complete recovery. Okay, it's a green month for the euro. To the current position, we're talking 2%, and to the lowest, to the highest, it's around 3%. So maybe not that much compared to the percentages that you can see on cryptocurrencies, but it's quite significant for a Forex pair. Okay, so this was really interesting because you see Donald Trump is targeting Europe right now. They are putting a lot of pressure on many European countries, namely Germany and France, which are the main drivers of the euro, of the European Union as a whole. So it was very interesting to see the effects of basically the first month of Trump in presidency, and the repercussions it could have on the European economy. So far, the euro looks strong for this month. I'll have to predict what the other months basically tell us for the euro, which I can do that, guys. I can also do that. I can predict months, not only days. So yeah, having said that, it's looking like the next days, again, just like I said for nvda, be very careful about the last days, okay? Especially 27, 20, 26, 27, and the 28 could be very volatile. If it goes volatile downwards, then you might you may maybe see the euro fall down kind of hard. It will still be very difficult to erase the gains so far. So I think it's a solid green month for the euro right now. But just be prepared if you're trading this Forex pair, because danger lies in the next coming days. Now let's take a look, just like I promised, a very quick look at the crypto predictions. I just do Bitcoin. I'm just gonna show this chart. There's no point in showing the other ones. So you can see right now the crypto has it's basically a dump. Okay, it's basically complete dumps, complete collapse, complete apocalypse. It's the complete end of the world for cryptocurrencies. One of the worst months in recent history. Okay, so that's February for cryptocurrency. So you can see The amazing, sometimes they correlate, but sometimes they diverge very significant, and it's a very crazy, it's a whole different story from we can see for Bitcoin and nvda and the Forex pair. So completely different. Now, having said that, friends, we're very near the end of the month, so maybe the next video will be the last for this February. So you have the chance to again participate if you want in the choosing of other stocks, other Forex pair, or other indicators if you want me to cover them for the next for March. So just write down in the comments what you want to see, and the ones that I get the most votes or the most popular ones, those I will choose for the next predictions. So having said that, guys, I wish you a good day. Take care, subscribe, like and share, and see you later.